on the old green gloves. I'm very busy making soaps that time of year. Shows and shows and shows, and smart me, I set up 3 shows back to back. But anyway, so I'm back at the studio making lots of soaps to replace all the soaps that we sold, and I wanted to add some new ones. So I'm thinking, go with the pina colada, but we're going to add a little lemon lime to it, make it a little bit more citrus. So it's a citrus colada. Anyway, so I've got my oils here, and I made it yesterday. And then you're probably going, okay, so if you made it yesterday, why are you doing it again? Because I had a major fail. I had a new something I bought, thinking, okay, this will help, because a lot of times when you use coconut and vanillas, they want to turn your soap kind of a beigey brown color, and when you're trying to do something really pretty like pina colada or citrus colada with some yellows in it and stuff like that, you don't want beigey brown with yellow. It just doesn't sing pina colada. It's kind of just sings blah. So it's called a vanilla white stabilizer. And I was reading through, and it said do a 2-to-1 on it. So I'm like, okay, so if I'm putting in like, say, 10 ounces of fragrance, well, then I would put in 5 ounces of the stabilizer. So I pretty much halved it, put everything in, and I went to go cut my soap today. I don't know if you can kind of see it, but like I touch it, and right through there is just dripping oil. And it's oils. It's not, because at first I thought, oh, it's lye heavy and it's leaking lye. Maybe it makes it right, but no, best way for soapers, for you guys, taste it. I know that's gross, but you just take a little to the tip of your tongue. If it's like you were like licking a battery to see if it's good, you get that teeny thing, then it's lye heavy. If it's sweet, then it's got, it's glycerin heavy. So I thought, first thing was, okay, it really can't be lye. It's looking greasy. I bet you I got too much glycerin going on, but it's not sweet. It is oil. So I did my research, and it's not 2-to-1. It's like 1%, and my bad. So I totally misunderstood that. So now I am back to the drawing board, doing it all over again. I am added only a little bit of it. Now I'm like really gun shy, and we'll see how it works. What am I going to do with this? It's already compromised, and you don't want to, I mean, these are 130 ounce batches I make. I know it's not like huge, and I know there's other people that make much bigger, but for me, that's a big batch, and that's a lot of good oils, because I'm not using junk oils. I'm using jojoba oil, hemp seed oil, rice bran oil, shea butter. It's a lot of expensive oils going in there that, 130 ounces of it, and you're ruining them? Nah, I'll just leave it over there. It's in the crock pot little container there, so I'll probably try to melt it down, cook it a little bit, and see if it sets up again. If not, maybe just add a bunch. If it does, then I'll add a bunch of good stuff into it, probably cook it again, and make it a luxury soap, because usually if you cook your soaps 2 or 3 times and add more and more and more to it, you end up with a really good soap. Did that in the past, and actually kid was cured of his acne. His parents wrote me, they bought like a whole block of it. I called it ugly soap because it had been cooked so many times. And they wrote me back this long letter saying it was the only thing that helped his acne, and thank you so much. So there is that. So anyway, I'm back at square one. Let's start with... just dropped my recipe, but I've already got everything measured. We do want to make sure that your lye is at a good temperature. This is way too hot, so we're going to 74. What's this one here? 125. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the video. I'm going to let this sit for probably a good hour, or give it an ice bath, which is basically you put it in a little ice and water, let it cool down. You can force that, but you got to be really careful. It is lye and water. So if you do that, make sure you wear gloves and protective glasses. Lye can mess up your eyes big time. These are my melted butters, shea butter, coconut, palm. There's one other thing in there. Anyway, melting all that down. Another, it's not really a butter, but castor oil is kind of thick. So I usually put it in with my butters just to thin it up and get it mixed in with those oils so that it mixes better with the other oils when I put them in. And the reason I do castor, besides all the really good things, and I know everybody, there's like this big thing with castor oil and the miracles that it does, and it really does. It's a great oil, but it also gives you really good bubbles. So I love castor because I like bubbles. This here is my hemp olive oil, jojoba oil. These are all really good for your skin, deep moisturizing. So this is going to be a great bar. Good cleaning, very gentle on your skin. So I just got a letter from, or actually it was a text, from somebody who buys my soaps on a regular basis, and I had thrown in, because usually I'll try and throw in a little something for people to try something different, and he always buys the same thing, and he tried one of the little samples, and he says, oh my gosh, I can use this too. He is so severely allergic to any over-the-counter soaps, and I guess evidently some that he's bought that were handmade, that he's scared to death to try soap. That's so sad. But it turns out, so far so good. Now he's able to use 2 of my soaps, and I bet you if he tried all of my soaps, he probably could use all of them, which is really good. All right, guys, we're going to, you know what, I'm going to use this one. We're just going to double check this one. I'll ice bath this, and then we'll get back to you guys. Yeah, that's a lovely 99. So I'm trying to get the, that's just a little chunk of butter there. We'll get the lye down to 99. We'll mix them together, and we'll hopefully get this one rolling, and won't have any more problems with this huge fill. I mean, I don't know if you can, yeah, did you see that? Look at that. I mean, it's like I'm squeezing. I've never seen anything. I've been making soap since 1996. Never had that happen, ever. But then I've never used a stabilizer. So, warning to all you soapers out there. Be very, very careful with your stabilizers. So, we'll hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm not giving up. We're going to try it again, but a lot less amount. Have a good one. I'll see you in a few.